Ever wonder why some TV shows just fade away? It's rarely a sudden shock, but a slow drift as audiences find other things to capture their attention. This is precisely what's happening with Stephen Colbert's and the numbers don't lie, which it's it's infoolished to assassinate from the newsroom of the Hollywood. Um, Before we dive in, please consider subscribing and hitting the like button if you enjoy this content. And recent Nielsen data reveals a truly startling trend is hitting record lows in viewership as the show heads toward its announced cancellation. January numbers are the lowest they've ever been, marking one of the steepest declines in late night history. And the Colbert show is averaging around 285,000 viewers in the crucial 25-54 demographic. This isn't just a dip, it's a sign that viewers have been tuning out for a while, long before CBS announced the cancellation. A late night television lives and dies by that 25 to 54 demographic. And Colbert's January performance places him near the bottom of the pack. The show's numbers are significantly lower than what the franchise once delivered, even during transitional periods. CBS framed the cancellation as a financial decision, but these January ratings make it clear that the financial pressures stem directly from audience rejection. Politicians declining viewership, especially in that key demographic, makes the show increasingly difficult to justify economically. Matches mass page because and with Colbert's final shows scheduled for May, the ratings collapse has changed the narrative, and it contradicts the outrage that followed the cancellation announcement, with many claiming political motivations. A lot of life. The January numbers tell a different story. A clear and undeniable audience collapse. The cancellation isn't a sudden move, but the inevitable endpoint of a prolonged decline CBS could no longer ignore. And one consistent criticism of the show has been its heavy reliance on political commentary. While this approach may have energized some viewers, the ratings suggest diminishing returns. The show increasingly spoke to a narrow slice of the audience. Late night thrives on cultural relevance, variety, and broad appeal. Colbert's January numbers indicate that formula stopped working for a large portion of the audience long before the cancellation announcement. When Colbert took over from David Letterman, he inherited a powerhouse franchise. For a time, the transition appeared successful, but those days now feel distant. Posting record low numbers in the final months isn't a victory lap, it's a sign of eroded interest. And even curiosity-driven viewership hasn't materialized. In many cases, the shows nearing their end see temporary bumps, but that hasn't happened here. The collapse isn't just about one show. It highlights the fragile state of late night television. Hosts like Jimmy Kimmel and Seth Meyers, leaning heavily into predictable commentary, are facing similar challenges. Colbert's members are a blunt data point. Viewers have moved on. with cancellation locked in, there is no runway left to reverse the trend. What remains is a quiet wind down, declining numbers, and a once dominant franchise ending with indifference. They say laughter is the best medicine, but apparently even a nightly dose of political satire can't save a show. And it's so exciting. It just goes to show even a Colbert report can't always predict the future. And with that said, thanks for watching. And until next time,